Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet, and today is Vlogmas day 30? I think it's day 30. Wow, almost done. But I think I'm going to continue to try to do a video every day. I have been challenged, so we're going to try to continue to do that. Today I have to make this one a quicker one because I have food in the oven that's going to be done and Roy is outside. So welcome back to the yarn room again today. What do I have? I have just a couple things really. I'm trying to pack up for the camper. I always take about 9 million things more than what I actually may or need. So I'm going to try to avoid doing that, but you don't want to run out and then you don't have anything to crochet on, so that's a problem. So I am going to take, and I have worked on my chunky Cuddler blanket that's knitting. Hold on, I got a mess here. I don't know how I'm kind of tangled with the yarn. Oh, that's, well, see, I'm just not the knitter. I am just a beginner here, and there we are. So I have added a couple of rows. I'm on row 20. So this is what it's looking like if I can stretch it out, and you can see there are different stitches in there now. It's hard to see in the black, I know. And I don't know if you can tell, but I ordered more because I had 6 skeins of this yarn. This is the Hometown USA bulky 6 in the colorway Salem Creek. See, it's got all that pink in there. Well, the first 6 that I had are blacker. There's more black than the next 8 that I purchased. So I decided I would go every other skein until I ran out of the darker. But I don't really think it's showing that much of a difference in here in the actual make of the project. So that's good news. I can't see where I stopped and started. And it's only been a couple of rows. So I think when I no, this one's saying the front. I don't have a, I was down in here when I showed it to you, and then I had to frog it. So I put the frog back, and now I'm a couple more rows beyond that. So, Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming is doing 1 row a day, and that's the challenge if you're doing this, is to do 1 row a day. I started around the 15th, so I'm above being on track for 1 row a day, even with the frogging of a couple of days worth. 2 rows or 4 rows or something I frogged. I have more than that put back, and I have a lifeline going on here that nope, it's good. So I do have a lifeline in this green yarn, and it's saved me. It takes a minute to get the lifeline in there, but I'm swearing by the lifeline at this point. And so when I started this project, I had been finishing up some knitted hats on my Centro machine. And when I used the Centro, I put this bowl in the middle of the Centro and let the yarn, the finished item, particularly when it's a shawl, come in here, a scarf, because it gets real long and it wants to twist and twist and then pull on the yarn on the, so this bowl will spin on my table a little bit. And so then I worked on that project and finished those, and then when I frogged this bowl was sitting there, so it became a blanket in a bowl, and that's what I've been keeping it in, just because it was already in there. So before I leave this room, it will have a home in a bag. But I need a good sized bag because I'm going to carry all of the yarn with me for this and the pattern. And I'm going to take that to the camper because I have to work 1 row a day, if at all possible. So that's this project. I'm doing another test pattern, which I have to have my husband print out for me, I think, if he can, tomorrow when he's at work. And so I'm going to take the yarn for that. And I finished my amigurumi with the hashtag. Oh, and by the way, I got the bowl. I kind of stole that idea from Mama Swift, but it's not going to really live in the bowl. It just happened that the bowl was close, but she had a blanket in in a bowl before, and I'm like, oh, I got a blanket in a bowl just like Mama Swift. But I did finish the walrus that I was making for the Amigurumi Wars. So this is going to, I'm going to give this to my granddaughter along with the teddy bear or the terry bear. So he's a good size. I should have brought the bear up with me. He's a good size to go with the bear. They like make a perfect good size. So I'm going to not bring the walrus because I don't need to carry it around, but I'm going to bring the bear and some clothes. And one of my camper neighbors had asked if I would make a amigurumi for her daughter. And so I think I'm going to make a bear for that daughter or one of the other animals in this book, because I'm already going to be taking the book. So, because I'm going to make clothes for Avery's bear. And this is the book. And so in this book, there are outfits that could go with the walrus. There's a, I'm looking for the page that has the outfits. Lost it. I thought there was a page that showed them all. Well, that's basic characters. Hold on. There's an elephant in here I really want to make for myself. But you know, the Grammys don't always come first. So there's this fisherman set that the walrus could go with. And I think he's kind of cute. And there's a veterinarian set. So the walrus could always use a vet. And there is that's a workout set. That's a doctor. What am I looking for? I'm gonna make the jammies. So I'm doing them in yellow, and so I'm bringing the yarn for the jammies. But the walrus could also, oh, well, I thought this was the Fisher set, but this is a polar set, which the walrus would go really cute with that. But I don't see much difference in that. And then the fish, they even have the same fish. So I don't know if there's a difference in the clothing or what, but there's the sailor. I really think the sailor is cute, and I think the walrus would look really cute. But I would make a skirt on the, you know, along with the shirt. I would make a skirt so that it would be a girl sailor. So I want to bring yarn. You know, I'm going to bring way too much, but those are the yarns that I want to use. Oh, and God, I'm so all over the place because I'm like, I feel like I'm under pressure to get done before my food does. The walrus, I used ice yarns in the Alera, and it's mostly out of the dark gray, but it's ice yarns Alera. And this is what is left of this skein, or donut. These are donuts. I got them from Gia the Yarn Nut, and I hear she's coming back into business. She's taking some time off, but you could buy individual skeins. You don't have to buy the 8-pack or 10-pack or whatever when you buy the donuts, the littler ones. But I use this for other things as well as this, and this is what I have left of from other projects besides this. You didn't take the whole amount. But anyway, he'll be cute with that. So I'm taking yarn to make a couple of those items in here. And I'm taking yarn for this. And, oh, I have, I still haven't finished the crochet afghan that was like from June in my crochet along. The Annie's crochet calendar. I still haven't done that. put it all together. I'm still sewing it in, so I'm going to take that as a project. So I don't know. I'm going to take the jammy yarn, and I'm going to take yarn for another bear, and you know, whatever I need to make the bear. Maybe just the one outfit, because I do want to, if I only have a little limited amount of things to work on, I have to work on that blanket, and I really and truly want to get it done. I just never want to work on it, so that's a problem. And I'm just crocheting it together, and I'm doing it, you know, join as you go. I think my biggest turnoff was I never woven any of the ends of all those little squares, and so that's a problem. And I will have a drawing. I have to do a drawing, and I usually do it on the 1st or the 2nd of the month for the previous month. But ladies, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do it when I get back from the camper, because I can't, well, I don't do the random comment picker for that anyway, because, so I'm just going to put your names in a bowl. I got a blanket in a bowl. I could do a names in a bowl. That's what I normally do, isn't it? And I will pick a winner. So I will do that. It probably won't be on Friday the 1st, but maybe it will. Or the 2nd. I could still do that video from the camper. So I still will do that. And I will bring, I think it's boot cuffs and fingerless gloves. I gotta bring yarn for that. That would be a good project for at the camper, because I can probably do that and crochet it in the car when we're traveling to do things that we're going to do while we're there. I like that idea a lot, yeah. So we'll take the jammies and maybe the sailor outfit, but definitely the jammies, and a bear, and the blanket, and this blanket, the one I want to finish, and this one. Oh, and I've got to take my Nan's next knots, because we're leaving on Thursday. I won't have time to work on it, I'm sure, before we get into the car. I could do it in the car for Thursday, but then we'll be at the camper for the next Thursday, and I don't know what, you know, numbers are going to be picked, so I got to take all the colors of that. But I'm definitely taking my Nan's. So I got to gather all that stuff up. That's several projects. I'll probably come home with most of everything not started, or not, or at least not done. But cross your fingers and keep me accountable. I want to get that blanket done, and I can do that in the car. I probably could do that in the car some. So I definitely want to. I want to get it done. I want to use some of that yarn in some of these because I'll have scrap yarn left over, and I want to use it in some of these. So. Like the blue for this, but I think I want to make a border around that too. So, and I got to pick out for the gloves and boot cuffs. What do you think? A variegated something? Or how about this kind of yarn? What is this? This is, I think, the melange, right? Let me just look. I have the ball band right here. This is such a nice, beautiful roll with it melange. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. I had to see how much yarn that boot cuffs take. I didn't bring that up here because I forgot about it. Boot cuffs and fingerless gloves. I'm going to do them out of this. I took it apart and I tried to use it on my knitting machine the first day that I got the knitting machine. And I didn't do justice to this yarn at all. But this would be really nice. And I have 2 colorways that go well together if I need more. I can mix and match these 2 colorways. Amanda thought when she bought them for me for my birthday. And she thought she was buying the same colorway, but they're 2 different colorways. But they'll work together if I kind of, you know, make them work together. That's what I'm going to do. So, yay, that's another, I love the idea of this yarn. Hopefully it's enough to do both. That'd be great. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. One finished project. I think he turned out really cute. I really like it. It's not furry because the ice yarn is a cotton bamboo. Mostly cotton, I think. Or maybe it's a cotton acrylic, but it's got that smooth texture like cotton cakes do. You know, where there's no fuzz. Any fuzz that you might see sticking out is the polyfill on the inside. So it's like a sleek skin, like a walrus. So that's kind of cool. So that's it. The one done project, and yarn picked out, and I need a bag for my blanket in a bag or in a bowl. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Vlogust day. I hope this is 30. I hope today's the 30th, not the 29th, because I know yesterday was the 29th. So I'll see you tomorrow for another quick video, as we're probably getting in the car to go to the campground. Right today? No. Oh goodness gracious! Today is Tuesday. We're not leaving till Wednesday. Well, whatever Vlogust it is, I'll make sure that it's right in the title, because I didn't check. I just knew it was the 30th, but it might be I think it's the 30th. Okay, that's enough. I'm tired. It's late. All right, I gotta go. See you tomorrow. Bye.